Good afternoon, my beautiful collective. I hope you're having a wonderful day. What's up, collective? You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. I gotta tell y'all, I just got my ass up. It's late in the afternoon, okay? I stayed up and I couldn't see that lunar eclipse, but I was watching it online, y'all. I was out there praying and putting the affirmations out there for y'all. Y'all in my prayers, y'all know that. Manifesting love, peace, and light for the world. Love, peace, and light. Peace, love, and light. Right? Now look at that shit. That one wanted to stay put. The Hierophant, of course, right? Praying, saging, and praying. But you know what popped into my head, and I did a reading on it last night. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Okay, some of y'all just listen to the whole fucking album. Okay? The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. I tell you what, y'all know I read in obedience. So I was like, okay, because I had the cassette. I had the cassette. Because my car had a cassette player. I didn't have a CD player in the car. So I played the hell out of that cassette, okay? That is such a good fucking album. Even now, it still withstands time. For some of you, it's going to be like de rigueur that, you have your children listen to it. That should be... I want y'all to put in the comments any book that you think everyone should read in their life. Any album that you think someone should listen to and always have kind of in their arsenal of healing. Because you know what? When I was sitting there listening to that Lauryn Hill, the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, by every one of them songs, there's probably about a million fucking readings on YouTube about it. And it kind of sums it up in... in perfect detail, in perfect order. A lot of it's fucking amazing. I'm like, damn, that is such a good fucking album. No wonder she got 5 Grammys for it. Amazing, amazing. So I want y'all to check out The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Okay? That's brilliant. Especially if you're feeling stuck. I think for some of you, if you're feeling stuck, if you're in that stuck energy, some of y'all just take you back to the day. That'd have been my 20s, y'all. I see the star in reverse. Definitely for those of you that need to do some healing. Oh, yeah, some healing, especially if you're moving away from situations. You know, your heart's a little raw still, the emotions. Some of you, even when you're doing the healing process, right? If emotions can still come up. It takes a while to fully release and move on. And that's the triggering energy. If something still triggers you, this means you need a little bit more work on it. And don't beat yourself up, guys and gals. There is no time frame on that. It takes however long it takes to heal, okay? Don't rush yourself in that. You can't rush that process. Some things you can't rush. Okay? The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Y'all check that shit out. You'll thank me for it later, okay? What do you have in my collective spirit? What's the message today? What's the message? Let's get ready to do some running, and then I was drawn to pull some cards, y'all. So we just reading in obedience. And Kitty is attacking the shit out of the back of my chair. Okay. Surprise attack. Surprise attack. Kitty, what are you doing? Where'd he go? Oh, he attacked my chair, then he ran off. Okay. Ooh, cutting the deck again. Some of y'all maybe reshuffle some shit up. Woo, Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, surprise attack, right? Look, there's that little kitty. There's Kitty in the back. Surprise attack. But you want to know what? That's Queen of Wands energy. So, you know what? You're standing in your Queen of Wands energy. Thanks, Spirit. You're moving forward at 4:30. You're moving forward, right? But, there could be a jealous bitch wanting to come up and attack you from behind, right? Ooh. Oh. 3 of Swords, because you're doing the healing. You got to get over the heartache. You got to get over the heartache. You got to. as you're healing, someone else could be going through the pain, right? And it kind of ironic how that works. Yeah, look at this. So this is like, you're doing the healing. Watch out for a surprise attack. You were once this Queen of Wands. You're doing the healing. Sorry, guys and gals. You're doing the healing. That Nine of Swords energy. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, I tell you what. And there is a comment that said, if you're going through something, I'm fucking it up, but it's, if you're going through something, just listen to the album until you solve it. Because I swear to God, a lot of you are going to find your resolutions in the music. She like addresses everything. Okay? Beautifully. Beautifully. So check it out. Strength in reverse. A lot of your adversaries are running out of strength, okay? Things aren't catching anymore. Right? This is the power of healing yourself, guys and gals. We can't stress it enough. You shouldn't be worried about anybody else. You should be focusing on you. The more time, love, and attention you give yourself, the stronger you get. It's always going to be about you. It should always be about you, okay? It should always be about you. You first. Even my mama's out there, right? You got to take care of yourself in order to take care of your babies, right? If mama ain't feeling good, then how you going to be able to do what you need to do? You got to know when to take the time and love yourself and heal yourself and do what you need to do. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You got to keep you strong. And the more work you do on yourself, what the fuck? It's just better for you, right? Eating healthy, drinking plenty of water, doing what you need to do, getting some exercise. Healing yourself is the main thing, because once you heal yourself, once you get over your hang-ups, any mental restrictions you have, any hang-ups you have from your childhood, that's just going to make you a better parent. It's going to make you a better person. You're going to maybe be able to teach your kids a little something, so they're not going to go down the same route that you did. A lot of you can lead by example, right? I mean, it's fucked up energy, but you got to learn the lesson at some point in time. And, you know, I love how they set the album up where you have, like, the little classroom segments. Because, you know what? Once you get out of school, you're always going to be in class. You're always going to have to sit your ass down and learn something. You should always be learning something, right? And some of you, it's learning to take care of yourself. It's learning to heal yourself. It's learning to go deep and do the inner work that you need to do. It's learning to appreciate who the fuck you are. But you gotta do the healing process. And you gotta go through that Nine of Swords energy. That's that shadow work. Everyone's on a different path on this, you know, when you get into tarot land, some people are just beginning it, some people are smack dab in the middle of it, some people are on the ass end of it, getting ready to move on. So hopefully we can educate, right? We can teach, we can get you thinking differently to help you get through this shit quicker, to get you living, to get your life better, to get you feeling better. This Three of Swords, reconciliation. Okay, this is the past trauma healing. Work, love, life on this, guys and gals, right? Because there is healing that needs to take place. For some of you, there is some reconciliations that are going to happen. Okay, not every reconciliation needs to happen. Some, you know, once you do the healing, you're going to be able to look at it differently. But you're going to be able to look at it in the energy of they're not coming back in if they ain't done a little bit of work themselves. You know what I mean? Now, for those of you that are stuck in situations that you have to deal with the toxic energies, you're going to learn to keep them at an arm's length, right? This is the lesson you got to learn. Especially if you're dealing with people that like to trigger and push buttons and just do whatever the hell they can to keep drama and conflict going. Right? Once that fire burns out, they still want to keep something lit because they ain't got nothing better to do with their time, okay? They don't know Jesus. They just stay in some fuck shit energy instead of moving the fuck on. But you can navigate those waters because you have to navigate those waters. Work, love, life, right? Work, love, life. Once you heal yourself and you learn the lessons, that just basically makes you smarter for the journey. Nine of Swords with the Hermit. Going in deep, reflecting. This is beautiful. This is a lot of you that spiritual awakening. It's just getting comfortable with who the fuck you are. Having faith and trust. Sometimes in just letting shit go the way it needs to go. A lot of you getting your faith back. Just having blind faith, right? That's a reflective period. You have to go through it in order to do the healing work. Some of y'all, you're doing it on your own. Some of y'all are getting assistance. Work it how you need to work it, but it's just going to make you, we had the Queen of Wands when we began. By the time you finish this journey, you're going to be the King of Wands. And your masculine energy is the one that's able to protect what the fuck they got. That's not saying that the feminine energy can't, but the masculine energy is the one that's like, yeah, you got this. And you encompass both the masculine and the feminine energies. It's that yin and the yang. You can alternate back and forth and do what you need to do. So y'all just take the lessons and grow from them. For a lot of you, the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, that could seriously help you out. Sitting there, I didn't even get through the whole fucking album. I had like 4 songs left, but I had some shit to do. And it's like, yeah. You could do fucking tarot readings on each fucking song. Each one is like a freaking tarot reading. But it sums it up, and it's in such a beautiful way. And, it's uplifting. So you're not going to get stuck in that sadness, which a lot of the time can happen when you're in that Nine of Swords energy. You can get bogged down when you're trying to do the healing work. Because, it can get overwhelming. So sometimes you need to just step back and look at it and kind of feel it in a different way. So it's not a tragedy, y'all. It can be a drama, but it can end in a like a comedy, right? It can end in a beautiful note. It can start one way and then have a plot twist and turn into a happy ending. Because that's what this journey's all about, to turn it into a plot twist and a happy ending, right? Some of y'all, I'm thinking of the movie Sabrina. The original or the remake, whichever one you want to watch. Yeah, the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, to help in the healing process. I mean, we got Temperance here in reverse, the Knight of Swords in the reverse, and this King of Swords. This is going to get you, some of y'all, out of that stuck energy. Y'all know I'm a singer first, right? I tried to sing and channel. Sing and channel didn't work. Then we got into reading these cards. So I process a lot through music, okay? And a lot of you, heed the advice. Just take a listen. Take a listen. It couldn't hurt you, right? Couldn't hurt you. I'm telling you, a lot of y'all, that should be like, you should give a copy to your children. Okay? That could help them out. Because the music, that whole album, that's fucking genius. That's genius. Here we got the moon and the star. Healing through blind faith. Trusting. That's still some of that shadow work that needs done. You're going to have things pop up. You can't, process it all at once, y'all. You got to take it little at a time. You'll navigate it. Some of you, the astrology of things, understanding how that factors in. You're in tarot land. So most of y'all know what your sign is, but maybe understanding the complexities of your sign, the positives and the negatives, right? Your north node and your south node. Sagittarius had a beautiful fucking reading with dealing with the north node. So some of y'all check that shit out. Sagittarius is opposite Gemini, so that would work for Geminis as well. So Gemini, some of you Geminis, check out Sagittarius's reading. You're going to do the shadow work. You're going to get through it. Some of y'all, you just need that little You need that little kick in the ass, is what I'm going to say. Because if you're listening to that album and you ain't shaking your ass and dancing, I don't know what the hell to tell you. And they're old school songs, so they last like 5 minutes. It's not like this new shit where you get 3 minutes of a song. So you're going to be able to get into it, feel the groove, feel the vibe. And it's all uplifting. It's all uplifting. 10 of Pentacles, the Justice in reverse, and the Lovers. This is to help you overcome your tribe, your group, your the people that you're around, right? Your Ten of Pentacles, your work family, your real family, your extended families, right? Any partnerships that you have, work, love, life. Learning to bring balance in, especially if a lot of you have been on the negative end of relationships. But if you weren't on the negative end of the relationships, then that wouldn't have started this growth. So you have to give credit where credit is due. Use it and learn from it. And there you go. Move on. Because if you don't do the healing, you don't really break it down and do what you need to do, you're just really going to stay in this stuck energy in your head. So the healing's for you. The healing is for you. You can choose not to and keep on going on the path that you're going and just keep coming across the same thing. You can do that till you go into the ground, or you can wise the fuck up, do the work, and start living life. Start having fun. Start getting out there and really being who the fuck you're meant to be. Yeah, I'm coming up on my 1 year here on YouTube, and this is not how I thought my life was going to go. Okay? So, when you learn to just trust, I'm telling y'all you're getting ideas. What are you getting drawn to do? What are you getting drawn to work on? It doesn't have to be major life-changing events. Maybe you're just going to upgrade where the fuck you're at. Maybe you're going to move up. Some of y'all, it's really getting back to who the hell you are as a person. What are you naturally good at? So maybe you go back to school. There's nothing wrong with getting an education if you want to better yourself or change where the hell you're at. And now it's a little more interesting because a lot of people have had more time on their hands, right? A lot of people used to go to the office to work. Well, now you're working from home. So things have changed up. So you're looking at things a little different. Sometimes changes come in ways that you have no control over. It's how you deal with it and how you move on with it, how you grow. Once you do the healing process, y'all, the beauty of this shit, once you get in there and you start doing the healing process and you make yourself feel better, you put some time and effort into who the fuck you are, you understand how you operate, that's a win-win. It helps you navigate all areas of your life. It's most people come to tarot for love, or they get down that loophole in that area, and then if you go to a good reader, you kind of get your eyes awoke to how the whole fucking process works, right? It's not always a love reading. This could be a friend. This could be someone you work with. This could be a family member. This could be your child, right? Take the reading how it resonates for you. Not everything in a reading is going to be for you, right? Some people need more encouragement. Some people need a little bit more coddling, because we're all on a different path on this journey, and we all on a fucking journey, y'all. That's life, right? Well, life's a journey, not a destination. Is that Aerosmith? Because that line just popped into my head. I think it is Aerosmith, ain't it? What song is that? Fuck, that's going to drive me nuts till I look it up. I'm seeing is it Alicia Silverstone? Was it the video she was in? Yeah, I'm dating myself, y'all. I don't give a fuck. I'm 47. I'm loving this healing energy. I'm loving the switch up in the readings, guys and gals. And y'all, I've been drawn to the Rider-Waite deck here this past week. 1918 on the phone when I looked. What else do you have in my collective? What do you need to be working on? The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, y'all. I'm telling you. Check that shit out. For some of you, that could help you in the process. 8 of Cups with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse and the 7 of Pentacles in the upright. So 788 could mean something. What do you work on? What do you let go of? And what do you walk away from? This is what you have to work with. This is all your past memories, your history, your life, what you currently have. Maybe for some of you, even your physical possessions, right? If you're taking stock of your life right now. This is you deciding what needs to be worked on, what doesn't. You know, you can't do it all at once. So, you know, pick and choose what areas you're going to focus on. And then once you get one area a little under control, you're going to work into others, okay? It all kind of falls into place that way. You know, the right things come up when they need to come up, if you trust it. A lot of you is walking away from any emotional baggage or any emotional holdups that you have. And everyone's got holdups, y'all. We all got that shadow side. We all got our things we need to work on. We all need to grow and learn and better ourselves, okay? For a lot of you, that's the astrology. That moon and the star. Understanding really the traits of your sign. And those of you that don't know, look up your sun, your rising, your moon, and your Venus. Those are very important factors in your life, especially your sun and your rising. Your rising is really important, okay? So check it out. There's plenty of calculators online that can tell you what that is. Some of y'all look it up in Western and in Vedic, because Vedic is different. But it can definitely factor in, y'all. I'm actually a Taurus with a Libra rising in Vedic. Sagittarius moon and a Aries Venus. There you go. What else do you have in my collection? Beautiful healing energy. I want y'all working on doing the healing. But for some of you that Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, check it out. The Empress in reverse. You know, this is going to revert back to that Queen of Wands in reverse. Some of y'all, you could have someone that isn't too happy with you right now. Okay, 2214 when I said that. So you got a bitch with a problem. You just leave this bitch in the background, okay? She ain't your concern. Be proactive in your life. Avoid being around anybody that could cause you conflict, that you know wants to cause you conflict. You know, the best thing to avoid conflict or having to deal with conflict resolution is just to avoid conflict. You just let it go. Yeah, because look at what wanted to come out again. That Nine of Swords in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse. And the Four of Swords in reverse. You're not given to anything that you know isn't going to balance out and isn't going to be to your higher good. That's the whole point of this journey. When you navigate this, is you learn what to... Archangel Michael. You learn what to give time to and what not to. You learn when to just keep moving forward, right? And not look back. Two of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Hangman. You can't stress it enough. You learn what to move, what to let go of, and what to just drop, and move forward. You understand how it all works. You understand how you work. You know, why people would fight this journey is beyond me. Because, you know, that's why I want to stress a lot. You guys, doing the work on yourself, when you love yourself, when you learn to love yourself, forgive others, all that. The more work you do on yourself, I mean, you win. It's a win-win. Yeah, it's hard. Of course it's hard. But you can go from this place. You can be this unhappy person with all these burdens. Or you can do the work and release the burdens. And actually find happiness in life. You know, think of the people that don't get the chance to live their life out. But it is imperative when you start doing that journey, if you need to seek assistance, get assistance, because sometimes it can kick you in the ass. You can get bogged down. So, you know, you need to learn when to step back and when to take a breather. Dance. Some of y'all dance. Dance around your fucking house. Put a good song in, right? Move your body. Do something different. Get out of your head. Yeah, you know, you can't do it all the time. It's not a 24-hour fucking thing, okay? You kind of gradually work on it. You learn to focus on it. You learn to... It's basically about making better decisions. You kind of do the work in the background. You kind of do the work. I don't want to say in a sneaky way, but you do it without realizing that you're doing it. It's when you slowly remove the negative train of thoughts. Archangel Michael again, 2512 on the phone. It's when you learn to get rid of the negative thought patterns. Once you recognize it, sweet Jesus, y'all, that was a fucking fire truck too. May God be with whoever they're going to help. This is when you learn to get rid of those negative thought patterns that have restricted you. Because at the end of the day, that's pretty much it. You need to kind of rewire your brain, rewire your thought process. You know, even manifesting, right? You manifest the energy. Whatever you're thinking, whatever you're worried about, whatever you're processing in your brain, that's the energy you attract. That's why you keep everything light. You keep everything airy. You don't let yourself get stuck or trapped in an energy that you don't like. And once you start learning what is your energy, then you can deal with any infringement on your energy, okay? And it is that simple, because if you start feeling a certain way, you're like, that ain't my fucking energy, right? You can do the little return to sender, say a prayer to your adversaries, known and unknown, wish them peace, love, and light, and move the fuck on with your life, okay? Did we look at the bottom of the deck? I'm drawn to the bottom of the deck. The Fool in reverse. Don't get trapped. So some of y'all, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, listen to the song. Dance around your house. Blare the fucking thing. If that's not your gig, then think of something that's going to... Damn, there's another one. Think about something that's going to make you happy. Go out and do something that's going to make you happy. Some of y'all, maybe it's going back remembering when you were younger, right? Lauryn Hill, God, that'd been in my early 20s, y'all. Almost 20 fucking years ago. So, you know, getting back to who the hell you are. Because a lot of you, that transformative time, 1993 has shown up a lot. I've done a couple readings on it. 93 could be a very pivotal year for you. Some part of your life could have, it could have been a turning point. Okay? The Fool in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Tower in reverse. This is, okay. Things didn't work out before, right? Maybe you made a bunch of bad decisions in life. So now you're sitting and you're trying to figure out, okay, how do I move on from here? That's when the transformation begins, right? Sometimes you just got to get rid of the whole structure to rebuild it. Never fear the tower. You fear the tower when you don't want to do the work, because the tower is going to make you fucking move forward. The tower is going to make you do something, okay? Or it's just going to make your situation worse. So you can decide with this what you want to do. You're either going to take the rubble and build it back up stronger and better and prettier, make it more custom designed for you, or you just going to sit there and just look around and be all like, oh my goodness, what happened? This is your choice. This is your choice. Ooh, we lost the sunshine, yo. I'm going to pull a little oracle deck here for you guys. I'm loving that healing energy. I'm loving that healing energy. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, though. That could help some of y'all out. Look in the mirror. You are all I see. This is basically looking at who you are. Flaws and all, right? Wrinkles and all. Gray hair and all, right? Beautifully flawed. We're all beautifully flawed. Some way, shape, or form. It's when you can look at yourself realistically. You know, believe it or not, some people can't look at themselves in the mirror, right? They don't like what they see. I want you to look in the mirror and like what you see and tell him or her how handsome they are. How much you love them being in your life. Yeah, you can say that to yourself. You can celebrate your own life. Be thankful that you got it, because some people don't. Meet me in our dreams. Meet me in your art dreams. Okay, this was in reverse, so a lot of you. This I like with the reverse here. Pay attention to the things that pop up. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your thoughts. And there's Jackie again. Sweet Jesus. Because this is going to be important. For a lot of you, this is the things you need to work on. Okay? Pay attention. Pay attention to how you feel. When you're listening to something, when you're thinking about somebody, when you're going through the process, what are the emotions attached to it? And that, my friends, is where you need to focus. Right? If you can't do it on your own, definitely seek some help, because it's very easy when you're going in that energy to go down that fucking rabbit hole and get stuck. And y'all, speaking of rabbit hole, when I went out, I couldn't see the fucking moon. We had the clouds. But the first time I went out last night, I seen my little bunny rabbit in the yard. And I hadn't seen him all summer long. So I was happy. Go look at the bottom of the deck and see what we got here. I'm not your ex. Please stop with the comparisons. But this was in reverse, right? This connection requires more patience and trust in order to work. One or both of you still hasn't healed from a past relationship. You may need to separate, at least for a time. But this is in reverse. For some of you, this is leaving that energy in the past. You got to. You got to get over your ex. Every fucking one of them. Every one of them. However far back it goes. It can be daunting, but it's really not. Because if you break it down, there's usually a common denominator. There's a common denominator in most of them. If you really look at it from a realistic standpoint, you'll realize you either choose the wrong people that want to dominate you, or you want to be more dominant in the relationship. There's usually a through line, right? If you stay in codependent relationships, maybe that's the issue. You're either too codependent or you choose people who are too codependent, right? Once you figure out what the main issue is, then you can kind of investigate that and understand how that works and understand how that works with you. Some of y'all even dealing with your astrology, knowing how your sign actually affects you. And that's a learning process. Still drawn to that tower, but you know what? Don't fear the towers, y'all. The towers bring something new. Picture it as tearing down a junky old house you don't like, and you're going to rebuild from the materials that you already have your dream home. That's how I want you to look at that tower, right? Look at that as being your life. Okay, so your life is going to crumble down, right? Okay, so here you go. You're going to be the architect now. You're going to be the builder. So you got to start strong foundation first, right? So you're going to build that stronger foundation, because the tower comes down because the foundation crumbles. So the foundation work is the healing, right? And then once you start healing, then you're able to get creative. And how you rebuild that tower is going to be up to you. Don't harp on the past, though, okay? Because that ain't going to get your ass nowhere. Learn from it, heal from it, move the fuck on. Miseducation of Lauren Hill. Some of y'all, take a listen. 3337, when I said that. If you don't know the album, it's worth a listen, because it's fucking brilliant. Collective. You can ring my bell, ring my bell, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Okay, that took an interesting twist with the light, y'all. Peace, love, and light.